What's going on, Gruz Gang, and welcome back to the channel. I hope you've all had a great day, and if you have, be sure to let me know about it in the comments section. And while you're down there, be sure to hit that like button, and of course, if you're new, let me welcome you to the channel and have you sub for more videos. So one of the more common questions that I've been seeing kind of over and over again is, when is X anime going to get a season 2 or even a season 3? It's kind of gotten so redundant that now news websites have started taking up that clarion call to speculate on which popular has-been anime is going to get another season. And a lot of anime fans, especially those just coming into the fandom, they seem to think that there's some sort of secret magical equation that determines which anime is going to get another season, or at best, if they're good enough and do all their chores, go to bed on time, buy all of the figurines and the merch, and brush their teeth regularly, the anime industry in Japan is going to grant their wish, and somehow there's going to be more No Game, No Life. Unfortunately, there is no such formula, and no amount of support from this side of the ocean is going to realistically influence whether or not a series gets a continuation. Recently, there's been an increase in co-production for anime between companies here in North America and Japanese production committees. Funimation has sort of co-produced some anime. What recently comes to mind is By the Grace of the Gods, and if I'm remembering correctly, I think the upcoming She Professed Herself Pupil of the Wise Man. Now, Crunchyroll has sort of been in the co-production racket with Japan for several years, but I don't think it's to the extent that they have the kind of muscle to, resurrect some bygone fan favorite. And let's be real here, some of their Crunchyroll originals are kind of a hot mess. I don't really have to remind anyone of X-Arms, do I? No, let's just leave that one alone. So the other day I was recently scanning some of the news websites, and I was kind of scouring, looking for topics that I might could turn into a video or make a discussion out of or something. And I was really surprised on how many articles were written on whether shows like March Comes In Like a Lion or Angel Beats or Yona of the Dawn were ever going to get another season. I mean, I get it. When news is slow, you got to write something, but there were 5 or 6 articles written in the span of 72 hours. And they weren't all written by the same person either. I mean, come on. That's just kind of low-hanging fruit at this point, isn't it? I mean, are we really holding our breath that Black Lagoon will seriously get a season 3? I mean, the Roberta's Blood Trail OVA was fantastic. I mean, I loved it. But so far as I remember, it took a year to fully release. And it wasn't long-lived. I mean, it was over, it was done with, and I kind of moved on. And let's not forget that sometimes, even when we get what we wish for, it isn't always what it's cracked up to be. A perfect case in point would be that ridiculous 4th season of Hellgirl that was literally half recap and half obnoxious trite that was just mean-spirited and pointless. Now, after 8 years between seasons, we did get a certain Magical Index 3, but it was almost a total waste of my time, and I dropped it early on. In fact, it was almost not even going to be a thing. It was almost not even going to be a season 3. It was very nearly going to be a complete reboot of the whole show, before I think somebody finally came to their senses and was like, let's just stick with the plan and make it a season 3. Before I settle on the topic for this video, I actually almost made one discussing the oversaturation of anime, and I may still go back to that topic for a future video. I mean, there are just so many anime being released every season, and the anime industry is like this repeating photocopier that can't take its lips off of the web novel or isekai titty long enough to really bother with any of those older shows. Not to mention the fact that now that the proverbial Pandora's box has been opened on softcore hinty anime getting greenlit, I really doubt they're looking back. unless it's to revamp, reboot, or remake something that may or may not be better off left alone. I really do wish that there was a clearly defined method or formula for getting another season of anime, but the truth is it's kind of like a gachapon vending machine. I honestly thought that we weren't ever going to get any more Konosuba, and then somehow the dice got rolled and we got an announcement that there was going to be more in the works. I will be severely disappointed if it turns out to be another movie, but at this point, I'm not going to look that gift horse in the mouth. You know, at the end of the day, I mean, what the actual hell do I know? I mean, is it possible that we will get more Spice and Wolf or Black Butler, March Comes In Like a Lion, Angel Beats? Sure. But with each passing day, the probability just decreases. But I mean, never say never. All right? It was 11 years after Slayer's Try that we got a 4th season, and even Bleach is finally getting a conclusion after almost a decade, and that's something, honestly, I thought was just a pipe dream. So I'm not going to crush anyone's hopes of getting another season of anime. Stranger things have happened. It's just kind of all up to the RNG gods from my perspective. But what do you think about future seasons of your favorite anime? Which ones do you really wish would get another season? Or continuation, or conclusion? I mean, I'd love to hear all about it, so head to the comment section and let your opinions just run wild. If you have something newsworthy or topic-worthy that you'd like to see me discuss here on the channel, then you can definitely put that in the comments as well. Or if you prefer, you can head over to the official Discord and leave me a post there. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you did, then be sure to smash on that like button. And if you are new, then be sure to subscribe for more. Don't forget to check me out over on Twitch, where I do lots of gaming. And of course, if you'd like to support the channel, then I'd really appreciate it if you consider becoming a patron and making a donation. You can pledge as little as $1. I'll get a coffee, and you'll get more videos. Have an amazing day. Keep being awesome, and I will see you all in the next video.